other parties' views and opinions need to be taken into consideration, and I think that's a healthy sign. So while it's not the most ideal situation today, I think it is absolutely the right decision that's been made so that we can come back with a budget that's going to have buy-in and support of all of the parties into the GNU, and which we can all get behind, and in doing so get South Africa behind it.
The centre does not hold. In fact, to even say the centre does not hold is also another understatement. There is no centre. I mean, even the number one of the country was not here today, which just shows the disaster that we have. This country is faced with a misrule. This is what we have. We've never seen a situation like this, and this has got very serious impact for the country.
Budget, whether you agree on it or not, you must bring it here so that it can be debated and ultimately adopted. So there is no government, because if you don't adopt budget, it's clear the government has collapsed. Today we have witnessed the government of national unity, a coalition, grand coalition of DA and ANC, collapsing in front of South Africa, something that we said to all of you that it will not last.
We are in agreement with the postponement. We support it because we feel if there is an element of disagreement in cabinet, there should be a way of finding each other. And the only way to achieve that is to give more time and space for the cabinet to go back to the drawing board, find each other on matters, on items that are contained in the budget, and come to Parliament to present a budget that they are all in agreement with.
We really believe that this is in the best interests. Those opposition parties that are not in the GNU but are centrist supported the request for a postponement today. We really want consensus to be reached in the GNU. This is the first budget by the GNU, and we realize there are contentious issues, such as the 2% VAT.
The budget belongs to the people of South Africa. Now, as soon as the government was put together in July last year, people knew that come this date in February, they are going to be presenting a budget which they as the executive need to agree on. So it speaks to gross incompetence if now on the actual day they are going to tell us about a postponement.
This action today should create confidence with investors and business people, realizing it is not business as usual. Of course, the most contentious matter was mentioned by the Speaker, the 2% increase in VAT. There are different views on that. And the fact that we could not find each other and rather postpone the budget. And we must remember, by law, it only determines that the budget must be approved, but not later than June.
The GNU was not established last week, it was not established yesterday. It's had 6 months to plan for this moment. And that, even at this crucial juncture, it could not agree, tells me that we need to not solve for politics, but solve for the people. The second issue is that we all know what is contentious here. What is contentious is the fact that there's a 2% VAT hike. That is the central reason why we are postponing this budget.
The UDM, ever since the establishment of the GNU, has been calling for one thing, that there should be a proper interface between the executive and Parliament so that we're able to process the work and the decisions that are taken at executive level. Those of us who are in inverted commas in the GNU, that has not happened. The ANC has continued to treat this institution as a rubber stamping institution. Imagine, they knew that they have a budget today, but the consultations only took place today about a budget document which had been completed. That's nonsense. It doesn't work like that. We should have actually contributed to the budget itself and been given an opportunity to tweak some of the proposals.